Alright, so for those of you who follow my channel, I'm sure you remember this clip. That'll be it for this episode. If you want to see what's under this sheet here, you're going to have to wait for the next episode. Well, this is what was under the blanket. This is a Champion Edition Street Fighter II Arcade1UP cabinet. As you can tell, it's far from original. I've done many mods to it. It's got a computer inside of it and stuff. But without further ado, I'm going to swing you around to the back of it and show you what's inside of it. And then we're going to turn it on. Well, I can turn it on right now. But we're going to turn it on and then we're going to go through all the components that make it happen. And then I'm going to show you it in action. So stay tuned for that. Enjoy the video. As you can see, the monitor's in there. It's got the power switch right there, as well as the speakers, and then there's the power button bar. I just kind of put it back there. There's all the wiring for all the buttons and stuff, and the wiring for the audio up under there. And then there's the computer I'm running. Like I said, it's just a computer. I've got a hard drive there for storage, and then these down here are the two main hard drives. The SSD has the main Windows and the HyperSpin and all that, and the second hard drive, yeah, I know I gotta clean it. The second hard drive has all the emulators and ROMs and stuff that run on HyperSpin, because that's a 4 terabyte, and well, there's a lot of stuff on it. So, and then it's just got an EVGA, what is this thing? 500 watt power supply. And that's pretty much it. So let's get back up front and I'll show you how it plays. Actually, before we do that, I've got the back on. So as you can see, the power button sits up here. When you press the power button, I put these light bars in, and I diffuse these back ones just by putting like masking tape over them. So I'll get it buttoned back up and turned around, and we'll check that out.
12 seconds later.
HyperSpin.
Alright, so like I said, it's running HyperSpin, the first one, not 2.0. I've done a embedded theme where you've got all of the different wheels on the side, and the video plays in here. Instead of just the full thing being the video in the regular HyperSpin, when you get to one of these, it fades out into the distance, and all you get is the video. You can't see the wheel anymore. That was annoying for me. So I made this this Ultimate Edition, and all the gray ones are the arcade systems. And as you scroll through, these are all the different systems. So say you want to play like a Konami game. So you go to Konami, it'll show the theme, and I'll let that play for a sec. It just basically gives you an idea of some of the games that are in that system. And if you press start, it'll bring up the wheel. Every game has its own name with a preview and everything, and you can go in and play them. So I'll show you at the end. But so these are all the arcades. Once you get through the arcade systems, you've got all the console systems, like your Atari, Nintendo, all that sort of thing. So those are all in red. And then once you get through that, you've got the golds, which are portable systems, Game Boy, Game Gear, all that stuff. And then the greens are computer systems, like all your old MS-DOS games, Microsoft MSX, MSX2, PopCap games, the Toho project, and then when you get to blue, you've got a theater I made. I did this whole thing. You go into that, and there's 100 different Blu-ray movies that you can pick from. When you stop on a movie, it'll show you a preview. If you click start, it'll play the movie, and then you've got functions to use all that and everything. And this is a built-in jukebox. It's a program called Jukecade. Don't remember who made it, but it allows you to, if I had a coin thing, these are my coin buttons that I put in, because I don't have a coin slot yet, so that's like player 1 coin, player 2 coin, and player 1 and 2 start. This is a MAME service button. The volume for the speakers is here. There's a bass box in it. This is for the MAME as well. This is your save state and load state, and you've got 2 positions for your saves and loads. What else did I do? I put speakers in it. You've seen the computer already, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I'll play something. I'll actually show you the save states and how they work too. So let's go to Neo Geo. We'll go to Metal Slug. Also, if you hold the stick left and right, you get this up here, and you can select the letter you want. Hit start, and it'll bring you right to that letter, so you don't have to sit and scroll through the whole wheel. So get to the game you want, press start. It takes a second because it's got to load up the emulator. Here it goes. Credits in. Start. Now you can just hit select position to load from, hit your button, and you're there playing. So you want a different load state, you select a different load state. You know, same thing. You watch it. We'll play a little bit. Okay, we'll save it with the helicopter, so we'll go select position to save to, and then hit 1. And now we can exit right out of the game, go back in. As soon as you're in the game, you don't need to put coins in or nothing. Just load the state, and we're there. All the credits we already put in. So, you know, that's about it. There's I don't know, tons of thousands of games on it, and 60 some odd emulators, and 100 movies, and hundreds of songs and stuff in the jukebox and everything. So that's about it. So I'll give you another look. It's a custom marquee I had made from a guy on Etsy. I also have this plexiglass custom cut, and a new button board cut. So there it is. There's my Street Fighter 2 Arcade1UP, heavily modified into a HyperSpin cabinet. Thanks for watching.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good.